Legacy changes. Alongside the new era content, we have a number of changes coming to the rest of the game. Let's take a high-level look at what those are. Marquee cadence. A long time ago, we established a cadence for marquee units. Since then, we've added to the cadence. Shards become accelerated approximately 1 year later. That's it. That's the only thing that you can say. And introduced new versions of marquee events. Which, I gotta say, the new marquee events suck. Yeah, the other ones were kind of drawn out, but the other ones at least were more of an event. It was a little bit funner. You could actually make a video out of it, you know? And each node of the event kind of focused on a certain aspect of the character. So maybe, you know, it starts off with, you know, you're supposed to try out the basic, then it's trying out special 1, then it's trying out special 2, then it's, you know, unique 1 or whatever. It would be the highlight. And so, yeah, at least before, it kind of was like focusing you on paying attention to the various aspects of this new character and helping you learn more about it. Because they probably had in mind that most people don't look at the kit reveal, so this was like a way to force you to understand the kit. But then they made this new way, and it's just like you're just slammed into the battle, you do one battle, you get all your shards, and then you can compete in tier 2, and then that's it. Game over. It's like, it's not as fun or cool. I don't like this new way. Anyways, players will be granted all of the marquee units from an era the first time they log in during that era. These units will not be accessible for upgrades or battle use until their individual marquee event starts, but they will exist in your roster. This way, all players will have access to the same marquee units at the same time, even if a particular marquee event is missed during an era. What? That just sounds weird. So you're going to have characters in your roster that you can't access until you actually can access them, and then what happens? I don't like that. That sounds weird. And then it says you can have them temporarily even if you missed a marquee. Well, what happens after? Then they just disappear or something? You'll still want to play the marquee while it's active to earn more shards for your era units, though. It also helps players jump straight into era content. The other notable change to marquee units is when they transition to shipments, nodes, and accelerated status. A. Marquee characters' shards will be available in shipments approximately the second week after their release era ends, and they become legacy characters. B. Marquee characters' shards will be farmable on a node approximately 13 weeks after their marquee event. Why 13? That's a weird specific amount. It's not even like an even amount of months or whatever, you know what I mean? Because on average, each month is like 4 weeks. So it's like 3 months in 1 week. I don't know. Marquee characters' shards will become accelerated around 1 year after the start of their release era. Or when this would mean... even when this would mean an individual character may become accelerated earlier than 1 year after their marquee event. Okay. This is also when marquee units are eligible for lightspeed tokens as a change from our earlier plan of having them become eligible 1 year after the end of the era. Relic economy changes. As part of the major eras update, there will be a number of changes to the relic economy. Eras create a path for players to reach the higher tiers of relics if they want to invest deeper into their squads. Relics are also a critical part of the rewards for the era, and there are 3 ways we are improving the relic experience for players. Reduce the pitch of gear and relic materials, the pinch, I mean, which would be nice. They always talk about this, but, you know, then they do something to make things stay hard, like, hey, we introduced Relic 10, though, and that's impossible now. Increase inflow of relic resources to majority of players. That would be nice. Like, I hate getting gated. You know, going from Relic 5 to Relic 6, just that is always a pain in the dick, and it's always for, like, the easy parts. It's that one dumb little square part, I don't know what you call it, but it's not even, like, one of the deep, relic materials. It's like a basic thing, but it needs, like, 9 billion pieces when you go to the scavenger to trade, and I never have enough. So then I'm gated by that. I hate it. And then once I get to Relic 7, I'm gated going to Relic 8. Then I go to Relic 8, I'm gated going to Relic 9. So it would be nice to reduce that pinch and increase my inflow of relic resources so I can kind of get there a lot faster. Improve access to relics. Yeah, that would be nice. Oh, each one of these gets their own extra highlight. That's good. Reduce the pinch of gear and relic materials. The first way we are reducing some of the relic pressure on your roster is through the changes to eras. Eras significantly change how players interact with legacy unit progression, as era levels provide a head start on new units when they convert at the end of an era. This reduces the amount of gear needed for new units and instead can be used at the scavenger to obtain the relic materials you need. That's actually pretty true. But I feel like a lot of, I don't know, I feel like a lot of that would be like the basic parts for the relic stuff, which I already have hundreds of thousands of pieces to bring to the scavenger. I don't know. We'll see when it's implemented if it does make a difference or not. Anyhow, outside of the newest units, era rewards will also impact many older journeys. Lightspeed tokens are rewarded from engaging or investing in the era, and can be used on legacy units to accelerate access to squads and journey guide events. Again, this reduces the amount of gear you need to get from journey guide requirements up to speed and freeing up gear to be used elsewhere. Our goal for eras is to be an efficient way to acquire journey guide units and power up your roster. Additionally, to alleviate some pressure on relic materials for Relic 9, what about Relic 8? We are removing fragmented signal data, chromium transistor, and aurodium heatsink from the Relic 9 recipe. I'm not sure what those are, but at least it's 3 less things you gotta worry about. I'm sure all the real hard pains in the dick are still on the list, though, so it's like, okay, it's still gonna take forever to get there, but... all of these changes combined allow you to use less gear for upgrading units and save gear for the scavenger to get the relics you want faster. Yeah, we'll see. Increase the amount of relic material inflows. While reducing the number of places you need gear, it is important to get more relic materials into players' inventories. This primarily comes from the update to milestones on the free episode track. Relic 1 through 5 materials and Tier 1 through 3 signal data will be replacing existing GC salvage boxes on the free episode track milestone. Players engaging daily in eras will still be able to complete the episode track, and we expect most players to be able to earn these resources monthly. Okay. On top of that, we are updating episode shipments to include items like signal data, fragmented and incomplete. I don't know what signal data is, so players can use their extra episode currency to also boost their relic farms. Okay. Improve access to relics. More resources and less pressure on gear when upgrading characters is great, but without access to more of the important materials to upgrade higher tier relics, players would be unable to utilize these additional resources. With that in mind, the scavenger will be updated with the following changes. 1. New relic material recipes. Arrow magnifiers. Okay, I don't know what this means. MK12 Armortech Tactical Data Prototype Salvage. 9 points. Okay. That's very pathetic considering the next thing is 450 points. Oh, that's a whole thing. That's why. It's not the salvage. Okay. Droid Brains. This sounds like Relic 8 and Relic 9 stuff. Okay. So yeah, there's some number changes there. I don't really know what it means. I don't know what they currently are, so I can't really say, like, oh, that's great, or, oh, okay, that's pretty average. I don't know. New Relic Signal Data Recipe. Corrupted Signal Data. Okay, 6, 8, 10, and 145. Sure. In addition to the scavenger, raid shipments have been updated. Electrium Conductor and Zinbittle card are being changed from costing MK3 raid tokens to MK2. That's good, because I only have so much MK3 raid tokens per raid. I mean, literally, I only have like 2,000, and it sucks, because I always have to buy so many things using that, and then it's like, I go to the store once, boom, done, and then I have none, and I'm like, great, gotta wait till the next raid to be able to buy stuff. So this would be helpful. Electrium Conductor costs 75 raid tokens each, and Zinbittle card costs 100. Well, you know what, raid MK2, I always have plenty of MK2, so that sounds good to me. Carbonite circuit board, bronzium wiring, chromium transistor, and aurodium heatsink are being changed from MK2 tokens to MK1. That's great too, because MK1 we are always strapped with. I mean, geez, MK1 raid tokens, I always have like 27,000, so this is no problem at all. Yep, let's put it there. So that might actually help. These are like the pains in the dick things that I was talking about. So that'll be good. The goal here is to make these relic materials easier and cheaper to acquire. I mean, it sounds like this actually does seem pretty decent, so I'll take it. Because it's one of these things. Maybe the chromium transistor, I think. That's always a pain in the dick. So that'll be great to get that a lot easier. Updated rarity requirements. The number of stars required for certain relic amplifier levels has been reduced as well. Relic 4 now requires 5 stars, reduced from 6. Relic 5 requires 6 stars, reduced from 7. Relic 6 is now the first relic amplifier level to require 7 stars. That's funny, like they just finally updated that not too long ago. Remember, we were gated at gear 12 until you're a 7 star, and then they changed it, and now they're reducing it on top of that? Like, geez, you guys are going crazy on this. Relic 4, 5-star character at Relic 4. It's kind of crazy. Relic 5, 6-star. That's kind of crazy too. Jeez, I remember Relic 5 used to be kind of difficult when Relic 7 was the max, and now 6-star. You don't even have to be 7-star to hit Relic 5. That's kind of crazy. While we lift the floor of relics for many players, we also want to raise the ceiling with the introduction of Relic 10. Earned from era shipments, Relic 10 materials will be the most valuable for players competing at the high end of Grand Arena Championships and Territory Wars. While new units and content are exciting for our most veteran players, the competition at the top end of our PvP modes is what drives the excitement for many of our top players. Increasing the accessibility of Relic 9 means players should feel more comfortable with pushing their competitive squads to higher relics. I mean, I want to. I'd have a lot more Relic 8s and 9s if it wasn't so dang difficult to get to. But, like they said here, we want to raise the ceiling with the introduction of Relic 10. Yeah, I know, you guys are going to make that very difficult. Anyways, this is some major context for why Relic Delta is important and how to access the relics is becoming easier. Speaking of which, Relic motherfucking Delta. So I already brushed up on the general idea, what it's all about, what it does, but from their mouths directly, from their fingers, I guess, directly. Thanks to the efforts of those involved in the recent playtest, we have finalized the values for Relic Delta as shown below. This system will not be active in Conquest during the Stranger arc. For the Conquest arc after the Stranger, we are working on changes to improve quality of life and ease pain points so that the Relic Delta's effect on the Conquest experience is purely positive. Are you saying this will work in Conquest? Ooh, that would be nice. You'd be able to blast. I hate in my second account trying to do the normal tier because I always get stuck behind something relatively too early. So I keep doing the easy route, even though I'm 4.5 million GP in my second account. I gotta do the easy node to be able to make any kind of progress, and it makes me so annoyed. But if Relic Delta was in Conquest, I'd be able to blast through that no problem. I might even be able to hit the hard tier. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, what are they saying? Relic Delta, attacker relic, defend relic. -5, -60%, -4, -40. Okay, I don't know what this means, but sure. What is this saying? Oh man, the positive side is way more explosive. 150, 70, 33, 10, 5. Damn. We knew this was a critical but difficult change to make, which is why we ran a playtest to help tune this to the appropriate levels. Thanks to your feedback, we lowered the overall impact of these modifiers at lower relic differences and reduced their power at the top. Even now, the numbers above are something we will monitor closely to ensure there is a robust meta based on squad synergy and strategy that respects players' ability to theorycraft and push squads to their limits. If you want to know more about Relic Delta and our intentions for its impact, check out our design fireside chat on Relic Delta here. We're not going to go to that. Like I said, there's been plenty of videos. I mean, I didn't even know about the Relic Delta because I didn't look in the forums yet, and every channel was talking about it. Random channels I never heard of were talking about it. Arnold was talking about it. What is it? Scribe, he was talking about it. I mean, geez, I think even, what's his name? Mobile Gamer was somehow looped into this. And he doesn't even play Galaxy Heroes anymore. So, yeah, it was a big thing that everyone was talking about. Anyways, episode track updates. This release also contains a number of changes to the episode track. With the release of error levels, a variety of error materials will be added to the episode track. The Pass and the Pass Plus will contain even more error materials to accelerate your marquee upgrades and help you climb the Coliseum leaderboards. Additionally, Relic 1 to 5 materials and Tier 1 through 3 signal data will replace gear on the free episode track milestones. Overall, this adds more value to the episode track, the Pass, and the Pass Plus, while the price will stay the same. I don't really care, I don't buy that crap, so whatever. Galactic Challenge episode points migration. I feel like that should have been bolded like everything else, but they forgot. With this release, we are discontinuing Galactic Challenges in their current form and adapting the GC system to create new era challenges as detailed above. I gotta say, there's not very many Galactic Challenge Omicrons. I think there was like 2. There's one on the Gungan and maybe someone else, maybe not. But yeah, that's kind of a waste now if you did it. If you gave those Omicrons out, I guess they're no good now since there's no more Galactic Challenge. Anyways, episode points awarded from these feats have been fully distributed across episode quests. Only the points from feats requiring episode pass ownership were applied to quests requiring it. Specific point changes to episode quests are as follows. Free episode quests award 5,000 EP up from 2,000. Episode quests requiring the episode pass requires 7,000 up from 4,000, and chapter headline quests award 11,000 up from 8. Okay, cool. Some numbers, I don't fully know what it means, but great, I guess. There's also a new daily quest for playing in the Coliseum, making 8 total. Individual daily quest rewards have changed as follows. Daily requests reward 300 EP, reduced from 350. That sucks. Completing all daily quest rewards 1,600, or increased from 15. Okay, so you're reducing each one by 50, so currently there's 7, so 3,500 reduction overall. And then you're going to give us 100 extra at the end, so 3,400 reduction. This results in an overall increase of 50 EP per day from daily quest. 3,950 versus 4,000, or 1,400 per episode. What are you talking about? No, it doesn't. I just did the math in real time. You think we're stupid or something? You just said daily quest reward 300 EP, reduced from 350. So that means each individual one, right? You said there's going to be 8. That means currently there's 7. So 7 times 5 is 35. Okay. Times 10, so 350. Okay, whatever. I said that wrong. I said 3,500. That's 350. My bad. Still, regardless. So 350 less from the regular nodes we're going to get. And then you're increasing this by 100. So the net difference is 250 less per day. What are you talking about? That's going to give us 50 more per day. No, it doesn't. It's giving us 250 less. You guys screwed your math up here or something. Or I'm just reading this wrong. I don't know. I don't think I am. Lightspeed tokens. Lightspeed tokens are kind of a joke. Like, I guess there's supposed to be something that you buy, but it's like, I don't know. A, they give out a free one, but it's so inconsistent on when they give it out. And B, it's always for like random characters that you probably already have worked on, because they're like real old legacy stuff, so it's like, alright, cool. Like, I used one recently on, what did I use it on? Some real random character. I think I used it on like Cup. And I'm like, I don't even care about Cup, but I guess I don't have anything else to work on, so here you go, Cup. Congratulations on your upgrade. Anyways, future Lightspeed tokens will have tiers updated to better match current character power levels. These consumables still instantly upgrade characters, but now grant higher gear and relic tiers. Note that this does not affect any existing Lightspeed tokens. Updated tiers. Tier 1, Carbonite. Level 85, 3 stars. Gear 12, ability level 3. 2, Bronzium, 85, 4 stars, relic 1, ability level 4. 3, Chromium, level 85, 5 stars, relic 3, and ability 5. Tier 4, Rhodium, level 85, 6 stars, relic 5, and ability 6. Tier 5, Kyber, level 85, 7 stars, relic 6, ability level 7. All other upgrades granted by each LST, Lightspeed token, remain the same.